now? Oh, come on, I know neither of us wants to do this. Fine. Whatever. Okay. I'm the most terrific liar you ever saw in your life. It's awful. If I'm going to the store to buy a magazine even and someone asks me where I'm going, well, I'm liable to say I'm going to the opera. It's terrible. So when I told old Spencer that I was going to the gym and getting my equipment and stuff, well, that was a sheer lie. I don't even keep my goddamn equipment in the gym. You see, where I lived at Old Pensy, I lived in the old Ossenberger Memorial Wing of the new dorms. Well, it was for juniors and seniors. Well, I was a junior. My roommate was a senior. Anyway, well, that's where I lived at Pensy. Old Ossenberger Memorial Wing of the new dorms. So, I put on my new hat, and I sat down and I started reading that book, Out of Africa. Well, I'd already read it, but I wanted to read certain parts over again. I'd only read about 3 pages, though, when I heard someone coming from the shower curtains. Well, even without looking up, I knew right away who it was. It was Robert Ackley, this guy that rooms right next to me. He was probably the only guy in the whole dorm besides me who wasn't down at the game. He came down off the shower ledge and came in the room. Hi, he said. He always said it like he was terrifically tired or terrifically bored, for God's sakes. He hardly ever went anywhere. He was a very peculiar guy. He was a senior, and he'd been at Pensy all 4 years and all, but no one ever called him anything except Ackley. Not even Herb Gale, his own roommate, ever called him Bob or even Ack. You know, if he gets married, his own wife will probably call him Ackley. He was one of those very, very tall, round-shouldered kind of guys. He was about 6'4", with lousy teeth. You know, the whole time I roomed next to him, I never once saw him brush his teeth. They always looked mossy and awful, and he damn near made you vomit if you saw him in the dining hall with his mouth full of mashed potatoes and peas or something. And besides that, he had a lot of pimples. And not just on his forehead or his chin like most guys, but all over his face. And if that wasn't bad enough, he had a terrible personality. He was kind of a nasty guy, too. Well, I wasn't too fond of him, to tell you the truth. Someone I was fond of was this girl, Jane. You know, I thought I might give old Jane another buzz and, well, see if she was home yet. I mean, I had the whole evening free and, well, I thought maybe I'd give her a buzz, and if she was home yet, I'll take her dancing or something somewhere, I don't know. I never danced with her or anything the whole time I knew her. I saw her dancing once, though. It was at this 4th of July dance at the club. I didn't know her too well then, and I didn't think I ought to cut in on her date. She was dating this terrible guy, Al Pike, from Choate. Oh, I didn't know him too well, but he was always hanging around the swimming pool. Always wore those latex white kind of swimming trunks, you know? Always going off the high dive. Anyway, well, that's who Jane dated that night. I couldn't understand it. I swear I couldn't. Anyway, after we started going around together, I asked her how come she could date a show-off bastard like Al Pike. Well, Jane said he wasn't a show-off. She said he had an inferiority complex. And she said it like she felt sorry for him or something. And she wasn't just putting it on, she meant it. You see, it's a funny thing about girls. Every time you mention a guy who's strictly a bastard, very mean or very conceited, to the girl, well, she says he has an inferiority complex. But the thing is, if the girl likes the guy, no matter how big a bastard the guy is, she'll say he has an inferiority complex. And here's the funny part. if she doesn't like the guy, no matter how nice the guy is, or how big an inferiority complex the guy actually has, she'll say he's a bastard. Even the smart girls do it. Is that enough? That's all I got. That's all I got for today. I guess we'll catch up next time. Okay. See ya.